even unzip that jacket for us. So Natasha, you've been riding both bikes a little bit. What is your opinion?
My opinion is that the Anthem is very tight and it's stiff, it's locked out, but the Specialized is feeling a bit sloppy to me.
A bit sloppy?
A bit squidgy. I'm not liking it so much. It definitely doesn't feel as racy.
Yeah, I get it. Me too. Alright, the Anthem wins this competition. You got any comments about the Epic? Let us know down below. It's a beautiful looking bike. Will it turn out to be a farm bike? We'll see. Stay tuned for more adventures. Alright, here we have the test, the Anthem. The top of the range Giant versus the top of the range Specialized. This is a 2014, 2013 Anthem. Still really, really good. I would say this bike is faster than the top of the line 2018 S-Works. In this video I'll show you why, how, what, when and where. And both, just for total transparency, I bought both of these bikes. Not sponsored, unsponsored purchases. So I own them both. I'll give you 100% unbiased. Not sponsored by Giant, not sponsored by Specialized. Love both these bikes, pros and cons. Let's go through it. So the Specialized is a little bit lighter. It's a fucking light bike. And again, this video is all first world problems. If you've got the money to afford the bike like this, you don't have any real problems in life. It's all first world stuff. So I'm going to nitpick this bike, first world problems. First one is the brain shock don't work. I mean, I've been using Specialized product for 24 years. I've had 4 Epics. This is my most recent one. The brain, this one, I'm not sure if this is a warranty issue or whatever, but out of the box, it is shocking. There's so much rider input. When you're riding along, your bag sags, hits the tire. It's hideous. It's absolutely fucking hideous, frustrating. I bought it from the shop. They didn't do the auto sag. I didn't even know about auto sag. I think I'm a bike geek. I didn't know about auto sag, but they do have an auto sag option here. The first shop I bought it from, they didn't set that up for me. I went to another shop, said, "What's the deal with the Pogo S-Works Epic rear end?" And they're like, "Oh, you do auto sag." So we did the auto sag. Feel a little bit better. Went for a 3-hour ride, and now it's back to more cushion for the pushing. So if you've got any tips down below, let us know, because when you're out the saddle sprinting, the back wheel's bobbing up and down, and for an XC race bike, it's a pretty big first world problem. So the bike doesn't climb well at all, but it descends really well. I feel like I've got a super light downhill bike here, very cushy. The SRAM XX1, I like it. I do prefer 2x chaining personally. I've got the XX on there, the XTR set up, so I do prefer 2x, just more range in my opinion. But yeah, the tyres like the fast track, the tubeless, the wheels feel really light. This bike feels very light on a flat road, but once you hit a climb and you put some power down at 300, 400, 500 watts, it's really really bogging down. Okay, first world problem. This is the size medium. I'm 6 foot tall. I have a bit more aggressive setup. My seat height's pretty low. I'm going to probably put a negative degrees 10 when this wants to get more comfortable with it. But other than that, a large for me would feel too large. But it's personal preference. Test ride and decide. I did get the chance to go to a local Specialized dealer. I rode the medium. I rode the large. I prefer the medium, but it's personal preference. All right, just because I'm 6 foot tall and I ride a medium doesn't mean you should. To test ride and then decide. But yeah, so the issue mainly with this bike is the brain. Like, especially, and here's the thing: is I'm out in the middle of nowhere right now. If this is a warranty issue, it's a big inconvenience getting it fixed. With the Giant, which we'll get to in a minute, if I had a warranty issue, I could just buy a shock secondhand, put it on while the other one's getting fixed, and then do a Subaru. With this proprietary Specialized shock, that's a big head fuck. You know, that's brain. It's got to have brain surgery. You know, there's no neurosurgeons where I'm at right now. So that is a big inconvenience. I wouldn't buy this bike again personally, just because of that issue. If I'm out bush or whatever and you have a problem, you're fucked. You're shagged. Whereas if you've got a standard shock, you can maybe hustle something up potentially. But with a brain, you get brain damage on the Epic out in the trail, then you're cooked. So I wouldn't buy another Epic again if I had a proprietary shock. All right? Everything else I love. I mean, why can't Specialized work with the Giant? You know, they make a good product, but like this brain thing, it doesn't really work in this bike, in my opinion. This bike, look at this. No rider input, they say. That's a lot of bounce. It's not cushion for the pushing. But I would say this bike could be improved with overdrive 2-steerer, just like the Giant has. It's much stiffer front end. I don't know why we're still doing 1.8" steerer with a tapered 1.5. Why? It's 2018. This is 2013, 5 years ago. You know, better technology than what we got in 2018. So I don't understand that. The grips I don't like. Again, personal preference. I prefer ergons. Everything else I love. The color. It's beautiful. It's sexy. It's hot. The saddle I like. Everything else I like. Tires I love these. The rims feel really good. Build up speed quick. It's just this cushion for the push and downhill bike thing that really cracks me. But anyway, we will now go for the Anthem. What I love about the Anthem is when you lock it out, it's pretty fucking much locked out. You know, so just if you're in a fast road, a fast fire road in the cross-country race, you can just flip it down here, lock it out, have a remote lock out in here, boom, you're set, forget, pump it, go. With the Epic, it might work. It might work. $12,500 bike, might work. The Anthem, fucking works. And if I have problems with the shock, this is a pretty standard setup. I can swap this out. It's very easy to maintain. So that's a big purchase point. These bikes are incredibly cheap here in Australia. I'm not sure how, but I could get the latest Anthem Pro with the XX1, 2 of them, literally, you know, on bikeexchange.com, maybe $6,200, whatever you see them for I get 2 of those, 2 top of the range Giants for one S-Works Epic, 28. Well, why don't you do that? It's like, well, you guys said get the Epic, so I've got the Epic, so I'm blaming you. But yeah, the Anthem is fantastic. Carbon front, alloy rear, lifetime warranty, front and rear. With the Epic Specialized product, you only got a 5-year warranty on that rear triangle. If you have a problem, bad luck, bad luck. They may or may not have rear triangles, but Giant, they'll hook you up. So, big thing. This overdrive 2-steerer, man, that feels super stiff when you gives you a lot of confidence when you're smashing through technical sections. It's just, it points, steers, it goes good. These carbon rims are really nice. The Specialized ones feel a little bit smoother, but these are really good. DT Swiss 240 hubs, internals apparently in both wheels. The Specialized and the Giant. The 2x drive chain I prefer, better range. And we've got a Thompson post in here. Yeah, XX, the SRAM, the Shimano stuff, it works. You know, I like the grip shift personally. Grip shift for ergons is better control. But anyway, so the Anthem is a faster bike in my experience. The Specialized looks nice from the photos. The Specialized goes downhill really well. But the Anthem is, in my opinion, more of a race bike than the Epic. Even though it's a little bit heavier, this bike, it definitely feels faster, in my opinion, when I'm pushing the big watts. There you go. I did a time trial, I did 1603 on the Epic, up a climb. On this I did about 14:55. So the Anthem was about a minute faster up Norton Summit in South Australia at a similar wattage. So there you go, so about a minute difference. Because the suspension, it's locked out. When you have the pogo effect, you're losing a lot of, efficiency there, effectiveness, and the pedaling technique, etc. So there's a little bit of, a bit of a plush there when it's locked out, but it's not as bad as the Epic. So you can, if we can come a little bit closer, darling Natasha, lovely Natasha, will come a bit closer, and will show us if you can sort of film around this linkage area there. It's pretty, it's pretty locked out. We gave me lock it even more, and then I'll just get the Specialized. We'll do the same angle there, if you come a bit closer. And then you can see this. You can see that's a lot. And when you're sitting in the saddle, or getting out the saddle, the Sprint, you can see that full range of travel. I mean, it's good in the downhills, but yeah. So there you go. That's my thoughts, comments, criticisms. Bought both these bikes. I personally own them. They're not going back to anyone. It's not a test ride review. This is not GCN. It's not a sponsored review. You come to here because you want that 100% unbiased review, and I'll give it straight away. 2 bikes I bought. You told me to get them. I got them. This one's been going for 4 years. Fucking love it. This one's been going for a week. It's been a bit of a head fuck, but maybe it's, I don't know. What's going on in my brain? I know this brain's cooked. This brain isn't cooked or what? Everyone knows this one's cooked, but with this brain, I don't know. Is this how it's meant to be? So this video is a good video if you're going to get an Epic and you don't have the experience that I have. Maybe you buy a bike like this and you think that's how it should ride. It shouldn't ride like that. It should be riding like an Anthem. So if your Epic doesn't ride like an Anthem, then go back to your dealer and say, why is there so much pushing for the cushion and cushion for the pushing? That's not how XC race bike should be. It should be locked out, boom, ready to punch out the watts, no slop, just ready to launch. Otherwise, we'd be riding hardtails, wouldn't we?